Hi, I'm Matt Bennion, a product marketing manager at Western Digital, and today we're going to get a MyCloud set up using my Mac. It's very easy to do. The first thing you're going to do is connect the MyCloud power adapter to the wall. Next, you're going to take the Ethernet cable included in the box and connect it to the back of the MyCloud, and then connect the other end to your home network to your wireless router. The MyCloud needs to boot up next. It takes a minute or so for that to happen, and you'll know it's done when the LED turns blue. Now the first step is to go to the online learning center, and to do that I'm going to go to wd.com/setup. And from here I can choose the MyCloud product, and I'm actually going to try to download setup software. It doesn't take too long to get this installed, so I'll wait for this to go through and get finished. Double click on this and install the WD MyCloud setup file. Now, go ahead and click Get Started and accept the terms of the agreement. Click Next. It's going to tell you that, again, you needed to wait for the light to turn blue. It's discovered the MyCloud on the network, and from here it's going to make sure everything's in good working order. Should take just a moment. And now it's going to ask me to create my WD MyCloud account. So I'll type in my first name, my last name, and my email address. Now this is an important step. This is what you're going to use to log into some of the remote access software later. So make sure you do this step. And once you click Next, it will generate this account for me. All good. Now I'm actually going to go ahead and choose to install also this WD MyCloud desktop application. And you've noticed it's also put some shortcuts on my desktop. I'll go ahead and install this software. Install for all users. Now the WD MyCloud desktop software is how I can use my computer even when I'm out of the house to access all the files and folders of the MyCloud. Now I could choose to connect manually, and again I could use this mycloud.com account that we created, but because I'm on the home network it's automatically discovered the MyCloud. Now because I set this up for myself, it created a share. There's no password for that, so go ahead and click through there. And from there now I'm connected to the MyCloud and I can access every file and folder of the device. But these shortcuts, so one of them is to the dashboard, and in the dashboard I can access all the users and shares and change additional settings, get some quick stats. We'll get back to that later. And the online learning center. So we went here in the beginning, but there's some great how-to information for uploading content, using mobile apps, streaming, stuff like that. Also, there's some other software we can install, such as Quick View, some other apps for mobile. We'll get to those later. And then finally a link to access the content of the MyCloud using Finder. So from here I could just drag folders and files in here and treat it just like a regular drive. So as you can see, setting up a MyCloud really is pretty easy. It takes just a few minutes. Once you get it connected and install a little bit of software, you're up and running in no time. Once again, I'm Matt Bennion. Thanks for joining me.